All right, let's get right to it. If you're seeing this, it's because you've been handpicked for a really important, kind of exclusive mission. We're about to walk you through an early look at a brand new platform, and your role in all of this is absolutely crucial. So let's dive in.
And look, we're not just saying that. It's the absolute truth. You're not just a user here, you are literally a co-builder. Every single piece of feedback, what you love, what confuses you, what you think is totally missing, is going to directly shape what this thing becomes for thousands of other families.
So, what is this thing you're about to test? Well, Built Not Bought is designed to cut through all the noise, all the hype in the youth sports world. Instead of you having to chase expensive services or these vague promises of getting exposure, it gives you a structured system, a real plan that shows you exactly where you stand and, most importantly, what to do next. So, let's make it official. Your mission, should you choose to accept it, is to be an alpha tester. And alpha means early, like really early, so it's not going to be perfect. Your job is simply to use it and give us your completely honest, candid feedback. Right now, your thoughts are our most valuable resource, period.
Okay, so let's talk about your first assignment, the initial onboarding process. It should take you about 15 minutes tops, and this is what lays the entire foundation for your personalized experience on the platform.
It's super straightforward, really just three things. First, you're going to create your account and fill out your profile. Then, you'll take a quick intake assessment. And right after that, bam, you immediately get your very own intelligence report. Let's break down each of those real quick.
Okay, first things first, your profile. You'll pick if you're a parent or an athlete, and then you'll plug in the key info. And I gotta stress this, accuracy here is everything. The GPA, the grad year, the film links you put in, they're not just sitting there. They directly power all the personalized insights and tools you're gonna get later.
After that, you'll hit the intake assessment. And please, hear me on this. This is not a test. The whole point is just to get an honest baseline of where you are right now in your journey. There are no right or wrong answers, just your answers.
It's pretty quick. Athletes will get up to 26 questions, while parents get a slightly shorter version with 20. It should only take you, 8 to 12 minutes to get through. Just go with your gut on each one.
And as soon as you finish that assessment, you get the instant payoff, your very own personalized intelligence report. This is your first look at the kind of data-driven insights the platform cooks up just for you.
And this gives you a great idea of how it all works. Your answers get crunched across 4 key areas, we call them dimensions. You've got development readiness, recruiting readiness, burnout risk, and your overall knowledge index. Based on what you said, you'll see where you land. Are you at risk, developing, or advanced in each one?
But it's not just about the scores. The real magic, the most important part of this report, is your top 3 next actions. These are real, concrete steps tailored just for you. So as you read them, just ask yourself one thing. Does this actually feel right for me and my situation? That feedback right there, that's gold for us.
All right, so once you've digested that report, your mission enters phase 2, exploration. After that first session, we're going to need you to pop back in at least one more time and just play around with the toolkit.
You're going to find 2 main tools right away. Think of them like 2 sides of the same coin. On one side, you've got the recruiting tracker. This is your command center, your private dashboard for organizing and tracking all your target schools, all the way from researching to committed. On the other side, you've got the communication templates. This is your outreach tool. It actually generates personalized emails to coaches using the info right from your profile.
But of course, that brings up the big, scary question every family has, right? Is it even the right time to email a coach? Because sending a message too early or without the right info, well, that can do more harm than good.
And yep, we thought about that. That's exactly what the email decision tree tool is for. It looks at your profile's readiness, your film, your grades, your assessment scores, and it gives you real guidance on whether now is the right time to start reaching out.
Okay, this brings us to the final and honestly the most critical part of your whole mission, giving us great feedback. This is how you help us build this thing the right way. So, as you're clicking around, just be on the lookout. Notice any time you felt confused or weren't sure what to do next. Ask yourself, did my scores and my action plan feel accurate? Were they actually useful? Did you ever wish the app showed you something it didn't? And then the big one, the million-dollar question. Honestly, would you actually open this app again?
And just to be super clear here, we need the real, raw feedback. This looks good is nice to hear, but it doesn't help us improve. Saying, this section on the report totally confused me, or honestly, I would never actually use this tool, that is infinitely more valuable to us right now.
And hey, one last time, just remember,
This is an alpha test. You are going to find bugs. You'll see some rough edges. Things might look a little clunky or unfinished. That's totally expected. In fact, finding and reporting those issues means you are succeeding at your mission. Okay, just a few quick housekeeping things before we set you loose. First, all your data is totally private and secure. Second, please don't share the app link publicly. This is a closed test for a reason. And finally, if you have any questions at all, Garrett is your guy. Look, your perspective as a real family in the trenches, that's what's going to make this platform truly work. You have the guide, you have the link, and you have the mission. Thank you so much for being a part of this. So what do you say? Ready to get started?